Hello and welcome to Craft Buds. This is your crocheter Manur. And in today's video, I will help you guys to begin with your crochet journey. So I have my yarn and I will start by removing the label, and we will start with unraveling the yarn. It is good to unravel a sufficient amount of yarn before starting. Now I will grab my hook. I'm using a 6.5mm hook with this t-shirt yarn. You will make sure that you use the hook that your yarn suggests. So first we will start by making a slip knot. I will grab the end of the yarn with the bottom two fingers like this. Just like this, I will hold the yarn like this. And now with the working end, I will make an X on my fingers. So on the front side of my fingers I have an X, but if I turn it, I have two parallel lines. Now I will grab my crochet hook, or I can just do this with my fingers too. I will hold my hook like this so that the hook faces the ground, and I will insert it in the loop. And I will pull the back loop like this. Now that I have this loop in my hook, I will remove my fingers and I will pull the yarn just like this. Now I will pull the working end and the loop in my hook will get smaller. Now make sure that the loop has enough room for the crochet hook to glide easily. Now, how can we hold the hook? So there are 2 to 3 ways you can hold your hook. One is like this. Many people hold their hook like a knife, like this. You can hold your crochet hook like this, making sure that the hook is facing you, or you can hold it like a pencil. I prefer to hold it like a pencil. Again, make sure that the hook is facing you. You can either hold it like a knife or a pencil. Besides this, now how will you hold your yarn? Some people hold the yarn like this. I can't even demonstrate how they hold it. But I simply wrap the working end around my finger like this. It helps me with the tension. I take the long strand and I wrap it around my finger like this until I reach to the working side. And then I hold the yarn that is right beneath the slip knot with the fingers, with my thumb and my fingers like this. Now I have my hook facing me and I have good tension in the yarn. I'm holding my yarn easily. Now I will turn the hook around the yarn like this. I will pull the yarn that's in the hook like this from the loop. Now if you have trouble making your first chain, try loosen up the first loop. See the hook in this loop, it can glide easily. Now I will again wrap the hook around the yarn and I will pull it through the loop. And this is how you make the chain. So I'm just gonna do this, wrap the yarn and pull. Wrap the yarn and pull. I hope it is clear for you guys to see. Now again wrap it and pull it through the loop. So in crochet, moving this hook around the yarn is called yarn over. It is a term crocheters use really often. So yarn over and pull through the loop. Now if you noticed, as I am making these chains, I'm holding it from right beneath where I am working. So as I'm going up, I'm making chains. I am holding it from right beneath where I am working. It helps with the tension. Just like I am working on this loop in this chain, so I will hold it from here. And when I run out of my yarn, I just grab another piece and wrap it around my finger. So once again, I will yarn over and pull through the loop. Now the common mistakes that a beginner makes is they put a lot of tension in the working thread here, and that's why they get trouble in pulling the thread pulling the yarn through the loop, and that's why they get trouble in pulling the yarn through the loop. So always have enough room in your loop for your crochet hook to glide. On the flip side, some crocheters make the loop really big, so they have really wide chains. I will suggest you guys to practice these initial steps to play with your yarn and crochet hook, and find your own style of holding your hook and grabbing the yarn. Now the last thing for this video is how can we count the chains that we just made. You can see the chains that I just made. It looks like V's, a series of V's. So this one V is one chain. So when we want to count the chain, we will count these V's. This is our knot, and this is our first V, second V, third V, and we will count these V's, and these V's are equivalent to the chains because these are the chains. So here I have made 13 chains. I will unravel one and I will have a total of 12 chains. I will suggest you guys to work with this, practice this, and find your own ways. Work your way out with the tension and with the holding and grabbing of the yarn, and make sure that your grip is even on the chains, neither too tight nor too loose. So in the next video, I will teach you how you can make single crochet on top of these. So in this video, we learn how to make a slip knot, we learn how can we hold the hook, and how can we hold the yarn, and finally we made our foundation chain. I hope this was a helpful tutorial. Thank you for watching. Until next time.